Hello, everyone. I'm doing the podcast here with the award.
Hey, we're gonna.
What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle Podcast.
That's right, baby.
I'm your host, Brad Valdez.
Woo-hoo!
I'm Brandon Meredith. Brother. I don't know why I'm doing that. Brother.
Cutting a promo.
What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle Podcast. I am Brad Valdez.
I'm Brandon Meredith.
I'm Dakota Waldridge.
Hey, playoff Pick 6 edition is here, and
Special guest.
special guest picker.
Yeah. CJ Ewing.
Hey, the OC
Already
of the
saw
podcast
The
is
OC
here.
of the podcast.
Yes, the
There you go.
OC of the podcast, man.
I mean, are we going to have him the rest of the year? I don't feel like he's got to be a special guest.
Well, no, it's kind of awkward having you
We're
here
just
right
kind
now.
of we're bringing you back into the fold.
Well, yeah, but it's awkward. You shouldn't be here right now.
That's true.
You should be
That is
prepping for a
true.
playoff game, homie.
True. Yeah. But no, you guys got me. You're stuck with me unless he says I can't come out here.
Yeah. Hey, you're more than welcome. Hey, you're part of the pack.
I know, man.
Unless you have.
If you're 20,
How do I have
if
any
you're-
judgment? I'm the
if you're
youngest one
20
here.
If you're 25 minutes late again, you might.
Yeah,
might be kicked
don't
out.
worry. I've been about 40 minutes late one time, and
No,
they
it's
still
just-
let me do this, so we're all good.
Kid.
Now we're going to bring up me being late. Let's bring up why I'm late.
Hey, let's bring it up. Hey, Chop.
Crazy.
The chopper was live on this right now.
Yeah, so the breaking news is that there was a terrible plane crash at Louisville International Airport. Thoughts and prayers to everyone involved. It's a very scary scene. A lot of people there. I was messaging my brother, seeing if he was going there and everything. So he was like, he's not. But no, yeah, thoughts and prayers to everyone involved because it was bad. For those that don't know, I saw the smoke all the way out in Mount Washington near Bullitt East High School. And the airport is about, what, say 20, 30,
15, 20.
15, 20
yeah, I
for
was going to
sure.
say miles away from there, and the fact that I could see the smoke there, yeah, it was definitely bad. So thoughts and prayers to everyone there involved, because that's just, some of those scenes that I've been seeing from the helicopter, that's not good. That's all I'll say.
Gonna be a rough couple weeks for those folks right in that area, especially the folks at UPS. You know, all the pilots, I'm sure,
Yeah.
around the scene at UPS is just gonna be bad.
Yes. So our condolences to the lost ones that happened, and let's moment of silence or what? Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go. Now let's get into this playoff Pick 6. But you know what? I got a question for you guys.
Hopefully we have answers.
I got a question. Hey, we've had a hell of a regular season. A lot of questions have been answered about a lot of teams. Okay? But what's one word that you have about this regular season?
Go ahead, Chop.
Unprecedented.
Okay. I like it.
You got one, or you need a second?
No, you guys can go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, the reason I say unprecedented is because I feel like we're seeing shakeups in places we haven't seen shakeups before. Like 5A, I feel like most people would agree. Usually, the two names everyone says is Owensboro and Bowling Green.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I feel like 5A, anybody can get their pick of the litter right now. You can make a case for anybody from Woodford County, Scott County, Atherton, Cooper can still make their run. And I feel like 5A is wide open. 4A, it's unprecedented. And how the heck do we have that many top teams in that classification?
Can I answer that question?
Go ahead.
I'm going to tie them both together.
All right.
South Warren left. Covcath left. Did Highlands drop, or were they already
Highlands
somewhere?
went
just
from
came
5A to
back.
4A.
Yeah.
Down to 4.
That's what I'm
Cove-
saying. Like, that's why you're seeing
And
5.
Owensboro's out as well, yeah.
That's why you're seeing 5A, because South Warren's gone. Highlands, Covcath are both gone. They both moved to 4A.
Yeah.
You're kind of seeing that.
Yeah.
That
But,
loads up 4A.
yeah. And that's why I was thinking, that's like unprecedented because I don't
Very
think most
much.
people, I think if you went into the year, most people wouldn't expect 4A to be as top heavy as it is. And just all the things that are happening right now, even down into 1A, because heck, we've had everybody beating everybody in 1A from
It's been a-
Campbellsville to Hazard, Packville. Everybody just beats everybody. Like unprecedented because I don't think you can make, except for a few classes, you can make a good guess on who's going to win the state championship this year.
I agree. B, what's your word?
Fast.
It's a good word. Good word.
Fast.
Yeah.
This year went fast.
It went fast.
Being on the sidelines, not on the sidelines, being behind the sidelines for the first time in a decade. Just you forget how quick things go when you're coaching, because you look up and it's like, oh shoot, it's week 5,
And you don't appreciate the little moments.
100%.
You don't appreciate.
Because it's moment after moment. Like
Yeah.
Cool, great. We can go out to Roosters. Shout out Roosters, Bar Center Road. We can go out to Roosters on a Friday night and celebrate this win, but we're back in here on Saturday morning getting ready for next week.
Right.
Point blank, period. You just forget how quick things go when you're removed from it.
Yeah.
Because we're already here. It's playoff time.
It's playoff time. And my word is traveled. Because the boy and I, we went on the road and we saw this beautiful state. Hey, we're from the mountains to the Mississippi. We were there. Over 1,000 miles we traveled as a podcast. And
17 hours in 3 weeks.
yeah.
Spent in the car.
Yeah. And the boy we got to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah. We got to dive in and kind of build the bond, and, from there on out, it is what it is.
And that's the little thing. The brotherhood on the podcast is just like the coach's office,
Get
man.
to find out all my little weird quirks on the road.
This guy don't like chocolate. How you don't like chocolate, dude?
I know a few people that don't like chocolate, so not too surprising.
Just, I don't know.
He's a weirdo, man.
We discovered something new last week.
Yeah.
Pretzels. I'm not a big pretzels guy.
I'm a huge pretzel guy. Can you see it? Hey, but shout out to that concession stand at North. Hey, they got it going. They got a burger, they got pretzel, soft pretzel. Hey, they got every drink that you want, and they got candy too. Hey, shout out.
They have the tap, which
They do got the tap.
I thought the burger was kind of mid, if we're being honest.
Really?
I didn't think it was that great.
I thought it was pretty good.
If I ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.
Hey, the soft pretzel was actually good. I'm gonna give it an 8. So yeah, shout out to the pretzel over at North Odom's concession stand.
But yeah, we definitely traveled. No question in that.
Yes,
Yep.
and thank you to every coach that welcomed us out into their program. I hope we did you justice, and we're just trying to tell your story and your program story and your young men, man. Their journey's just beginning, and this is what it's about: is getting to know them without the helmet, man. Without the helmet, you get to see the personality, you get to see the young men, and hey, some of these guys are 27s, 28s, and we really get to see them flourish in this game of football.
You got a word?
No, I like yours.
Fair enough.
Fast.
Never can slow down enough.
Hey, let's go, Chop. Smoke them with that call to action.
All right, we'll make it real quick, real fast. If you want us to keep continuing to go to all these amazing places, I know we all have like 4 locations we want to go to next year. Hit that like button for us. Hit that subscribe button for us. Share this out to anybody that would want to hear us talk about high school football. Call us how dumb we are. We get everything underneath the sun. It is what it is. Just please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share out, and comment underneath the video. The more you do it, we will interact with you all. Trust me and Brad, I think we talk on every single comment that gets put underneath on the YouTube channel. Just, interact with us. We love to interact with y'all. Keep doing it because we want to keep growing just with you all.
Hey, hit them with that call to action.
Well,
Housekeeping.
Or no, the housekeeping. Sorry.
check out the game day vlog. We put out the North Oldham one Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to talk some specialists. I showed up late. Sorry, it was
Hey,
Halloween.
you had to be Papa, man.
It was
You gotta be a dad.
Halloween. My daughters were dressed up and trying to do the Halloween thing for the first time, so I had to go do that. But you got some talk with some specialists, Coach McGraw. Just go check that out. And then also, we're kind of doing a double recording tonight. I don't think CJ is going to be involved with the second part of it. But our second part is going to come out on Friday, and that is our Dog Button of the Year, Head Coach of the Year, Assistant Coach of the Year, Duke of the Year. All that's going to come out on Friday morning. So if you're seeing this on Thursday, make sure we're putting something out on game day that might help get your boys motivated or, piss your team off enough that you want to go stop the guys that we're talking about.
That's
Something like
Very
Sir.
possible.
Let's go.
that. So yeah, check out all the stuff.
Check out all the stuff. Hey, great housekeeping.
I'm a pro.
Hey, now, CJ, let's touch on You know what I mean? A couple minutes of your season. You know what I mean? It didn't end the way you wanted it. You didn't get to that playoff mark. But just touch on like Doss's season this year.
It was just a lot of growing, young kids growing, figuring out how to play ball, just being tough on each other, figuring out the game of football, figuring out that love for one another in the locker room. Same thing in the coach's office. Really, truly just a learning experience, which is awesome because I'm only in year 6. So there's just plenty more room to grow. And, a season like this was, probably a really good thing for me.
Was it a wake up call? Because you guys had a phenomenal year last year.
It kind of was because we go into that like I hate using the transitive property, especially with football, because of any given Sunday. But you go into that first preseason game, that first scrimmage. We're down a couple key guys. And I know we're playing PRP, and PRP isn't what they normally are, and they're not themselves this year. But you go out and you win. You essentially skunk them. I think it was 21-6 off a touchdown that wasn't a touchdown. But, you feel good about yourself, and then you just struggle to score for 5, 6, 7 weeks after that. You just – it's hard. I didn't see that coming. It was like being blindsided. And even though the kids are young, man, the talent was there to play with. It just was some off the field distractions. It was some, poor leadership in the kids' locker room. It was stuff that I don't think I've actually had the opportunity to learn from watching firsthand happen before. Because I was on a really bad team with Moore my last year there. We were 2-8, but we knew why we were 2-8. And we just didn't have a whole lot of talent. We had the kids. We had the right leadership. This year, I just don't think we had the right leadership, and we had the kids are just really young kids. So, you grow and you learn in different areas. That's what was good for me. For Doss specifically, it was the growing pains and going through it as a team that I think, there was so much addition by subtraction. Somebody shows up late, they're playing by week 3, they get hurt, they're out for the year. This person shows up week 4, they start playing week 6, week 7, they're a pretty key player. And you're like, okay, now they're going to be a part of this brotherhood, for years to come. So I think for Doss, it was big to go through that. And now they actually, we have a good core underneath that is just, growing. And they're going to be juniors next year, and they're going to come back with a vengeance to never repeat that season again. And that's kind of the same mentality I have.
See, I almost, when you wouldn't give a word, I almost gave you a word, patience.
Yeah.
I think you all as coaches had to learn patience this year. And just for everybody that's doubting, you all had such a young core. I think patience is key. Like we understand what this year is. This year is not about this year. This year is about next year and the following year, because you all have some really good young pieces.
Yeah.
So
there's flashes in there, You saw it.
I just think patience is a key for the Doss program right now.
Yeah, and I think I shout out you guys coming out the North Bullet game, and I've watched that vlog probably too many times, but man, I don't, because often I'm upstairs in the booth, and then even when you're on the sidelines and you got to take your step out, you don't see yourself the way you see yourself. So like on the vlog when I'm watching, I'm like, oh man, we look like a good ball club. Like quarterback with the cadence, under center, everything looks smooth. I was like, we look better than I think we look, So there was some good flashes in there.
You're always more critical
of
of the stuff that you're doing anyway. Like, gosh dang it, Billy, I told you 17 times this week to line up in this slot, not this slot.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You're just always overcritical of things like that, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're trying to get these guys to be perfect.
They never will.
It's just not going to happen. I mean, for some people it does, but those programs are a little different than what we have here. Right. So yeah, I mean, hey, I'm proud to just see the full product. It sucks that you don't get a playoff game for these kids, because some of them probably do deserve it. But hopefully that fuels the hunger to want to come in and get in that off season, get in that weight room, and just keep it rolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate
find some growth in there.
Yeah, I think that's what it was all about.
You talked about perfect though, Brandon. Somebody was
Shut
perfect
up.
last week.
God,
some,
he's like a
some,
broken record.
That's a good transition. It's a
someone
good
went
transition.
7-0 in their picks, but granted,
That was good. Good transition.
hey, look, I'm not gonna lie though, it was funny. We were watching those games, though I did make a mistake. I'm not perfect because no man is. If you look at the standings here, I'm up by 10 games. Don't mind that. But the losses, it says 22. It's supposed to be 21. So don't mind that part.
Dog, that Bell County game.
I was gonna say the fact that 2 of our games last week went into double overtime.
Yes.
With Glasgow at Franklin Simpson, and then Bell County losing. Oh, it was honestly, I think.
That's going to be a theme of the
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was gonna say I was trying to wonder what that was.
There it comes. Just mute them all, boys.
Yeah. Well, mine was even on mute. So
We'll come back to
we'll
it.
have to cut that part out.
Nah, leave it in.
Leave it in.
We're good.
Leave it in,
Give
baby.
it some flavor.
But anyway, but yeah, the 2 games, Bell County losing that close one to Pulaski County, which there was an onside kick. I was watching that and I thought they may have gotten lucky. I didn't get to watch it too much, but no, I was gonna say, hey, heck of a pick 6 last week. I can't complain about. Manuel makes a statement.
Yes.
That was
Boy,
a
did they.
big point I wanted. I saw that game and I was like, wow, that's going to be an interesting team for 6A for the playoffs this year.
There was another team who Brad and I were at that made a statement.
Yeah. Brad, do you want to talk about that team that made
Hey,
that statement?
perfect segue again. Chop game of the
transition.
game of the week recap is Atherton at North Odom, and fellas,
Go watch the vlog.
go
watch the vlog.
go watch the
About
vlog.
the only thing worth watching.
And
Exactly.
I watched it, and I'll tell you, I'm going to get a little critical here with
That's
you.
fine.
Okay?
Give it
Just
to
a
me.
little bit.
Give
all
it to
right?
me.
I understand they started off hot and fast. How'd we miss the first 2 scores? You know, we didn't get the camera on until after.
Mr. Texty over here.
Dude,
That's exactly
Texty.
No, because you know what? Behind the scenes, honestly, I was out there since 5 o'clock. Hey, I had to use the boys' room, man.
Yeah.
I had to get out there, man.
Yeah.
I was hurt, and I was like, dude, I gotta go, huh? That's the truth.
Mr. Late right here is quick to point the finger, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't operate the camera.
Yeah, you don't. But
But
also,
it's a good vlog, though. I
Anytime
to
I
watch.
anytime I operate the camera, it just magically doesn't show up like the Glasgow one the first time.
I had a couple of your clips. A couple, not that much though. But hey, but yeah, the game of the week was Atherton at North, and it was just Atherton just put their will on them. It's basically just what happened. They could do whatever they wanted, and it was just, boys, it's one of those nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They showed up with an MO and
Did
executed it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're gonna press you. We're gonna force you to try to make a play downfield, and it didn't really happen.
Listen, and I also want to show some love to those corners over at Atherton. You got Baines, you got Briscoe, you got Hobbs, you got all in the back half. They are phenomenal. We got to give them their flowers
100%,
because
for sure.
that's who they are. Hobbs is a dangerous weapon as well as Grundy.
Yeah.
If you do not load the box with him, you are going to get beat by that young man.
Honest review. You guys were there. You saw boots on the ground. First impression. I don't know if that's your first impression of Atherton, but is Atherton a team we might see in Kroger Field?
But listen, we got a long way of this pick 6, and it's going to be interesting as people start taking out people.
Right.
Who's gonna send a message first? But I'm gonna tell you that defense is physical and it is legit.
And in my opinion, breaking through round 3
Right.
is the key.
Yeah.
Until they do that, I'm not hearing week 15.
Right. I agree.
Week 11, week 12, they're at home.
I think round 3 might be at home too.
It
I'm
depends
just saying
on how
they,
some of the cards
they should
fall.
be favored very, very highly in
Yeah.
round 1 and round 2.
Yes.
Once you get to round 3, it is for real.
Yes.
Like they're
Right.
not going to be playing some scrub team,
No,
most
you
likely.
get down to the Elite 8, man. It's real.
I saw a few things. It's a possibility they could go to Pulaski County.
As someone who has coached in that 4th week, we had to beat Cove Cath. They had Michael Mayer. Don't know if you know the name.
Well,
You know,
where
plays in the NFL, no big deal. That team, we even talked about it last week. I don't know that we should have beat that team. It just happened that everything worked perfectly.
Yep.
Our game plan was executed perfectly. So I need to see that in a 5A November game out of them before I'm ready to say week 15.
But
Because everything just becomes more crucial.
more magnified.
A turnover
Yeah.
is crucial at that point because that other team's going to be really, really good too. So I gave them the possibility of getting to week 4. I don't know that I'm ready to say week 5 yet.
And
But they proved us wrong. They're
They-
damn
they-
good. They're damn good.
hey, you ate crow. I ate a shoe. Hey, we were over there enjoying it. I was over there chewing on a shoe. You know what I mean? But that's what
wasn't.
happens. Yeah, this guy over here. This guy.
I would have been.
If you would have paid attention, if he would have gone North Oldham, I was going to go.
Yeah, I was going to
Atherton.
say. So I was
I was
about,
going to flip
yeah.
my pick,
The
but
flip.
I was about that close to eating crow myself. So let's not get too far ahead.
But
no, yeah.
listen, the tempo that Atherton played in that first half, I loved it.
Yeah.
Because it was, hey, let's go. We need to move, and that was my key to the game. If they start fast and they score, they smacked them in the face. They answered when it was 14-0. North Oldham answered, but there was nothing they could handle. They were just the team that night.
You know,
one quick point before, because I will forget. One of the guys that's on kind of like the support, whatever, travels with the guys and kind of helps them out or whatever, not Davo. He also told us that was their best night of disciplined football. Least amount of penalties, least amount of like silly avoidable things. Can that continue?
Yep.
Does that continue if Pulaski comes in and punches you in the mouth and you're down 14-0? Can you stay disciplined? Can you stay right here?
Locked in.
I was saying if they can do it, I think they could make it to Kroger. I think it is a possibility, but keyword possibility, because like you, it's one of those until you do it, you can't really reliably say it. But I mean, I'll give him props to this because even Nino said it after the game. Even though they only scored, 13 or 14 points is what they scored?
13.
13. That's basically a shutout against North Oldham. With that high-powered offense, the fact that they only gave up 14 to, the number 1 team in the state at the time?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That defense, we always say in the state playoffs, defense matters. I'm curious to see how that defense carries, especially when it comes to the other teams in 5A like a Cooper, Owensboro, or Pulaski County, because they all play different, unique styles of ball.
Yes, they do.
Atherton played a winning November team football.
Yep.
They ran the ball really well. They played really good defense.
Yep.
Now, if someone can stop them running the ball, there's where my question is going to be down the road.
That's the question mark.
That will get answered.
Yes.
Like that's the one thing I had. Like, they looked like a playoff football team on Friday, but if that game plan doesn't go the way you want it to, come round 3, who are you now and where are you, and can you prove that you can punch through that round 3?
Love it. That was the game of the week recap.
Go watch the vlog.
42-13. Yes, go watch the vlog. And it was all Atherton, and they look good. Right.
I looked like an idiot. I said, North Oldham's getting the ball after half, and they did not. I was wrong.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to take a break before we go into the pick 6.
All right. Time to begin this pick 6, and we usually like to start it off in 1A and build up to the top of 6A. So here's how we're going to start this one off. We're going to start it off with the friends of the podcast. It's the Holy Cross Cougars at the Russellville Panthers.
Listen, I'm going to take this first.
Go ahead.
I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to be selfish this time. You know what I mean? I want the big guy back.
Yeah.
I want the big guy back.
Eric
I'm
Dick?
going Russellville.
You want Eric?
Ooh,
You
he did it again.
Yes, I did,
you want
baby.
Eric Dick back on the podcast? Me too. I'm going Russellville.
You go.
I will go. One team's lost 5 in a row. One team's won 5 in a row. Give me Russellville as well.
Well, I was going to say, you kind of hit on the little point that I was thinking about. Is it's interesting, these 2 seasons feel like they have flip-flopped from the way it is. I hate doing it. I love you guys, but I'm going to go Russellville as well. I guess what?
Give me Holy
Sweep.
Cross.
A sweep.
Oh, I hate doing that. We're about to get – Eric, please don't beat us up too much, I swear. But
Hey,
alrighty.
maybe we should have led with this one with Chop. Chop should have led that one. No?
I told you I was going to go last, and I just said, all right, I'm in.
I was gonna say y'all.
We ride at dawn, Brad.
Oh heavens! All right, well that's 1A. So now we head to 2A, and Brad, you and me have had a lot of problems with this game. In fact, I still don't even have my pick yet. It's the Greene County Dragons at 7-3 at the Danville Admirals 8-2, and this is the first time we've ever talked about Greene County. And I was curious. They're 7-3. I'm like, okay, who are your all's losses? Because it's usually when you get a 2 versus 3 matchup, you never get a record of a 7-3 versus 8-2. That usually never happens.
Exactly.
So I'm looking up at Greene County. First loss, 22-6 against Taylor County. That's a pretty dang good 4A team right now.
Beautiful campus.
Yes. Okay, so who's your next? Oh, okay. Home against Somerset, who's a 2A favorite right now. You lost to them 35-6.
Yes.
And then the other team they lost to, Monroe County, 47-7. That was the worst loss they took. But what's interesting is Somerset and Monroe County are both in their district. That's why that puts them at the 3rd seed in this.
Oh, okay.
Because I was trying to figure out how did a 7-3 get put at a 3rd seed? Well, when Monroe, I believe, is 8-2 and Somerset's 9-1, kind of forces you at that point to be put into the 3rd spot. This is an interesting matchup because we were looking at the offensive production rushing the ball. Danville has Javion Moe. I did say that name correct, right?
I hope so.
That's right.
Sure.
It's Mo.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'll tweet him.
Yeah, a 1,600-yard rusher.
Yes.
28 touchdowns. The kid is a
Leading the state in touchdowns.
yes.
Or
Yeah.
rushing touchdowns, at least.
But
Right.
then I looked at Greene County. They got 2 very good rushers themselves, and Deacon James and Peyton James. Deacon's right now just 4 yards shy of 1,000 yards on the season, and Peyton right now is up to about 600 yards, and they've got 13 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns respectively. So both teams know how to run the ball. There's no about that. Greene County is rushing for 2,685 yards on the year. Danville, of course, with Mo leading.
That was my huge question because they're what 600 yards more.
Yeah, because Danville right now is at about 2,089 yards. So
See-
the amount of rushing yards they have gotten, it feels like this game could be over real fast, basically, is what I'm kind of feeling like. This is just going to be a speed game, especially with weather playing into this whole thing. So
You liked that, didn't you?
I really did. It was very touching.
I'll send it to you in a text later.
Thank you.
That's what in my notes I was like, boys, this one is a question mark in my head.
Yeah, this one's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
And both sides have starting freshmen playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, we're into the atmosphere that freshmen have not experienced yet, which is playing in November, playing an 11th game of the year. Can the freshmen hold up for 11 games? Can they play 11 complete games? And you bring up Javion Moe, outstanding kid, but his production has dropped minusculely since we have talked last. That's that war of attrition. That's that playing so many complete games. He hasn't done it yet. I think that's where it gets interesting.
Yep.
And I really like Justin Hessig for Greene County. Your team needs you this week. You got to find a way to stop Danville's running attack. And it looks like it's one guy. Greene County's got 2 guys. I don't think anyone's kicking an extra point this week. It's 2-point plays every time. Give the ball to the running back. And I think Danville squeaks it out with a 2-point play.
And you know what? I think what quarterback blinks first?
Yeah.
I think that's the key. You're going to obviously run heavy, but then you're also going to have the tight end dump. You're going to have a seam route. You're going to have the X by itself.
Yep.
What's he going to do? Is he going to make a big play? That's my question. But
I love hearing you try to talk offense.
hey, Danville. In a tight one. Tight one. I'm going Danville as well because it's at home.
Yeah, that was a big one for me, too, the home team.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what is it? I think only 4 teams last year beat a team
One on the road. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like being at home the first round of the playoffs, there's a statistical advantage to that.
Well, listen, and our boys at WEB Du Bois, hey, they showed out when they went to Danville. Hey,
Yeah.
that
They did.
game was tight going into the fourth quarter, and then Danville was just that run game was
War
just too
of
good.
attrition.
Exactly.
Brandon, can you go? I'm still trying to think.
He's trying to think.
You can think as much as you want.
Hey, what did I say bad about offense? What did I say? Come on.
Let's not get into it. Come on, guys.
It's off camera.
We'll
didn't
talk
even-
later.
You didn't even mention a tight end drag.
Well, the X, the Y. Well, you got the
You didn't bring Y into this. It was all about X by himself.
Yeah, well, why?
dump.
Well, I could have
seam
put a
route.
Y. I was gonna go Y, but I didn't.
Get tight end involved. Most forgot about route on the field.
Actually.
To me, Danville still has the roots of Titletown Danville. Those kids still know how to play championship level football. They're at home. They're feeling themselves. Give me Danville. I don't know that it's like a 2-point conversion. It's not going to be a blowout by any means.
No.
But I think it'll be a close game, but Danville wins maybe 7. I think they win sort of comfortably. I think they may give up a late touchdown to Greene County. Respectfully, Greene County, great season. Prove me wrong.
Don't know if that game ever gets to a 2-possession lead, one way or the other.
One way or the other. No.
Yeah. Don't know.
You know what? It's a close one. Y'all have talked me into it. We're going to go 2 sweeps here. Sheesh, Louise. I'm going to go Danville.
Dang you,
Danville.
chop.
Put some hair on your peaches and pick again. You got a 10-game lead.
No.
He's going to coast to it, too.
Gosh,
He's taking
dang.
everyone.
Hey, he's like, hey, I'm relaxed.
Relax. No, I mean, I think it's going to be one of the better games, honestly, throughout the entire playoffs for the first round. And honestly, you know what? Greene County proved us wrong. I'm not against that. I'd love to go to Greene County because I saw some images on Facebook that looked like a beautiful place.
I
But,
would have loved for you to pick them there.
well, you know what? Watch them beat Danville, and we'll get a bunch of messages all of a sudden from Greene County.
From now on, when you say, Brandon, can you go? The answer's no.
No.
You're going first.
Well, okay, fine. Well, I know who I want on this one a little bit more, but this is going to be an interesting matchup here in the city. It's the Bardstown Tigers driving on up to the Central Yellow Jackets.
Let's just call a spade. The man's not there. Danzer is not there. This team is not going to be, I'm not going to say prepared, you know what I mean? Because obviously Central, they're going to be prepared because of the coaching staff that they had. I just don't know if they're ready for Coach Grundy and what they're going to do. Bardstown's 7-3, Central's 4-6.
Could it be the Lonnie Oldham legacy game?
But I don't know because that defense for Bardstown, they're forcing turnovers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they got 13 forced fumbles, 9 recovered, all right? And then they got 8 interceptions. So that defense is pretty tough as well. As long as that offense keeps rolling with 35 points, I'm thinking they're going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I wanted to point that same thing out for, like, Central. It's the turnovers. Like, advice for Central, what you need to do to win this game is run to victory. Do not throw into trouble. And because Bardstown's going to make you pay for it. For Bardstown's key to victory, bring that defense. Just bring it here to Louisville. Play hard ball. I think Bardstown can get it done. And shout out Bardstown. If you haven't gone, you talked about a burger earlier. All right. Bardstown's burger.
Chop's
Okay.
been there too.
Yeah.
Oh, the pork chop sandwich is also another thing.
The pork
Do
chop
not
sandwich.
skip on a pork chop sandwich at
Yeah.
Bardstown. That's second to none.
It's
in
got
my
barbecue on it. It's great.
Oh,
They do a bunch of good stuff there. Bardstown is actually number 2 on my state rankings of burgers at games.
Whoa.
Cheeseburgers at games.
This is going to have to be an off-season
Oh,
episode.
my God. You're
We're gonna
Just
have,
saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start eating when we go to these places.
Yeah.
Because I normally just go to watch ball.
Yeah.
well,
I
that
don't
we're
even pay attention.
dude,
Maybe
we're
if you
so
show
busy.
Up on time.
I was gonna say
Yes, he got him.
he's being a dad.
Let's
I
go.
know. I can't blame you.
Okay, I'll jump in though. For me, we're talking about making this make Central run the ball. Bardstown against run teams do very good.
Very good.
Like when they hosted John Hardin, they won that game 35-13, and they've
Yeah.
still got that dog out there in Cavalli Pittman.
Cavalli.
Leading yards per game. Rusher.
As hard Bardstown, what Grundy is doing. Like you said, it's amazing. Bardstown, each and every single year, even when they're down, let me tell you something. When they were in 4A, they were still beating teams that people said they shouldn't be. When it comes to playoff football in Bardstown, it's a little bit different for them. I know Central's the same, but, with everything at the helm, I'm going Tigers on this one.
You know what? Let me just pull the Band-Aid off. I'm going Bardstown. Hey, big.
This is your opportunity. Are you willing to take it? You've got 3 people on Bardstown. Do you want another sweep?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll go Central.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa!
Let's go. The Lonnie
Hey.
Odom legacy game.
For the record, I have Bardstown circled, but we're not doing 3 sweeps in a row. I refuse to do
I
it.
should have gone Greene County.
We're going Central on this one.
Let's
and I
go.
love I love Grundy. I did also have Central probably on my way too early. So, yeah, I don't have a problem switching that one.
Oh, okay. Yes, you did. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you got to put your nuts on the table.
I was
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Chop them off. I was wrong.
Let's go, baby.
Well, this one actually got added a little bit late now in this
Yeah, it
Pick
did.
6, but I'm kind of glad you added it because I was kind of wanting this game. I wanted to talk about this one. It's the DeSales Colts at Grrat County.
Still shouldn't be how you pronounce it. There's another R in there. Sorry. y'all.
Gerard. It's Gerard.
It's
It's
trust me,
Garrett, I
I
know.
went and listened.
I
I was
know.
I wanted to
It's
be
Garrett.
respectful to them Golden Lions because that's an interesting place out there.
Listen, in my notes, I'm leaning Grrat County. Okay.
Garrett.
But I'm looking to be like, yo, give me something to flip my pick.
I got one for you,
Okay.
Cameron Bischoff.
I like it. I like it.
Not Holy Cross. Well, that's the game I'm talking about. Thank you. DeSales proved they can go to places and win tough games. That Holy Cross one is the one that always stuck out to me. And what
Yes.
happened? Cameron Bischoff said, all right, y'all want to pony up now? Let's go. These are some Colts. We're going to start taking people to the races right now. DeSales is one of those teams, and the reason I really like this game, Grrat County, they are old school, just run the ball down the field. Like they are it's ISO, power dive, sweep. That's it. DeSales gives that little bit of flutter with the way they love to pass the ball. And it's the two differing styles that I really like about this game.
But also, I said this is going to be weird because can DeSales travel? They can travel.
Yeah.
They can travel because they just beat Anderson County 19-7
Yes.
last week.
Yeah.
So that's not the thing. That's the thing. But can they play big boy football and get smacked in the mouth? I don't know. That's my question.
The earliest taste of it, and it's really weird if you look at it, was at the very beginning of the season. They were facing these heavy run teams with Oldham County and KCD. That's where they got a lot of the taste of hard running the ball. Now, granted, they lost those games, but that's at the beginning of the season. What you are at the beginning of the season versus the end is two completely different things.
Come on, CJ.
Oh, man. See, now this game took a minute, okay? So both of my notes for both teams, and I didn't do these at, like I didn't look at one and look at the other. I did one, I wrote down my notes, and they have the same thing. It's been an up and down season. For DeSales, at one point they stacked W's. They had 2 wins in a row. At one point they stacked losses with 2 in a row.
Yes.
For Grrat County, up and down season. At one point they stacked W's, but they have not stacked losses, and they're coming off of a loss. So I was like, man, they have not lost 2 in a row yet, and now they're at home and they're playing DeSales, and I was leaning Grrat County, but
Don't say it yet, B. Give us your take.
I ain't got one.
You ain't got one.
I can pronounce one team's name. I can't pronounce the other one properly.
DeSales.
What do you want from me?
Silas.
Saint Francis de Sales.
DeSales.
Is that who you're going with?
I ain't said a word yet.
Come on.
You did though. You did. You
I'm
said a lot
going to
of words.
sales. I'm Kingston Merritt is a playmaker. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know that they've seen a guy like that.
Yes.
I mean, Cameron Bischoff, hit the button twice, please. Pause. Hit it again. Thank you. The kid's just a playmaker. When you talk about being able to extend and make a play out of a quarterback, you won't find many better than him.
I got a question
my
for you.
opinion.
I got a question. This is in my notes. That Central loss is questionable that's a huge loss. That's in the back of my mind.
That ain't shit. That's
Okay.
that's just
Everybody's
gonna
0-0 now, right?
That's
But-
just gonna, that like, and in all fairness, that's just a motivational piece for me. Like, you thought you were gonna go in there and you were gonna wreck shop and you're hosting a playoff game.
Yes.
Well, guess what? Central did some Central stuff that night and flat out beat your ass. All right, now we got, 2 weeks to get prepared for it? Because didn't they play them 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
3
Like-
weeks ago.
Like,
Okay.
you know,
but,
what I mean? They go in and they go in and then, okay, you lose to Central, but you go and beat a 5A team. Granted, they're at the bottom of their district, but they're
District,
still
though.
you're talking about Coach Buchanan.
Yes.
That's not a scrub Anderson County team that they just beat. So I think now that momentum's back with them.
I love the fire. I love the fire because I'm going to tell you something right now. Garrett County beat Bardstown. Talk to me about that.
Okay.
That's the huge key for me right there.
Fair enough. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter.
I love it. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, keep in mind, I also picked against Central on a whim. I don't care. Make your pick.
CJ, what do you got?
Okay, so like I said, everything, all the signs were telling me Garrett County. And then I remember last year when I picked against DeSales and Cameron Bischoff, and I went and watched it bite me in the ass in person because I called them vanilla last year. And they came out, Cam Bischoff threw a touchdown, rushed a touchdown, and received a touchdown. So the guy's a dude. So now I'm like, man, now I should pick DeSales. But I remember last year had Davon Martin on it. And this year don't have Davon Martin. I'm going to go the home team. Give me Garrett County.
Whoa, let's go. He put him on the table, baby.
Yeah, give me Garrett County by a touchdown.
Chop.
You go, Brad.
I'm
See,
going.
No.
Hey,
No.
hey, no, no,
You
no, no,
understand why
no.
I'm saying
We're
this in
going
a
right to
second.
left.
No, listen.
He's holding information over here.
I'm going Girard County, baby.
Girard.
Because it's at home.
He
I
went
can't
to
pronounce it,
Girard.
but I'm going to there.
It's been Gerard, and now Gerard.
DeSales.
Hey,
If
they're
you
at
like 'em-
home.
If you like them so much, learn how to say their damn name.
Nope, I don't. I'm going them. Hey, they're going to respect me for this pick right here, baby.
So I was originally going to go Garrett. You know what? Cameron Bischoff and them dang Colts, I like them too much. And the last time I picked against them, they proved me wrong. Give me the sales in this one. I'm with you, Brandon, on this one. I say I originally was going to go them, but you know what? I've talked myself into going with the sales. I like them. I love them Colts.
Hey, the boys. Hey, this is phenomenal. This is playoff edition pick six,
you got
baby.
room, you got room to ride on the loser train with me, but this week.
I'll change my Danville pick if you want me to.
No, you already
good.
picked it. It's
No,
already
you're
on
good.
here.
It's on the table, man.
good.
Yes,
They
it's on
saw
the
it happen.
table.
Well,
We're
this
good.
one I'm sure we'll have a lot of division on as well, because boy, this is a matchup in 4A. It's the Franklin Simpson Wildcats at the John Hardin Bulldogs.
Hey, if that Franklin Simpson plays the way they played last week against this team, hey, this could be over quick.
By all means, Franklin Simpson should have beat Glasgow last week.
They should have.
But Glasgow showed a lot of fight. Hey, shout out the boys.
Hey, shout out the boys. Shout out the Scotties.
Hey, Scotty for life, right there on the heart. But we mentioned it earlier. Cavalli Pittman, 203 yards per game, leading the state. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can hit that one.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever you want to hit it, hit it, baby.
You can hit-
I'm a little intimidated by it, okay?
No,
can hit
just
whatever.
hit it. It's the white button.
You can
Just
hit whatever button you want. That dude is by far a dog.
Yes.
He doesn't have the touchdown numbers that he did a year ago.
Right.
Oh.
However, 200 yards a game is something significant. Like I said, Franklin Simpson, by every metric, if you're looking at the little like percentage boards, 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter was probably a 98% chance they were winning that game against Glasgow. And then they just made a hell of a play.
Yeah.
And then they made another hell of a play, and then they made a play in overtime.
Yeah.
Like This one is tough.
You see a game and you're like, dude, let me check the stats. Let me go here. Let me go team defense. Let me go rushing. Let me go defense. Let me go blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But then you look at one stupid, and it's the scoring margin.
Uh-huh.
That's the difference in this game. They're beating teams by almost 10 points.
Which team?
Franklin Simpson.
Yes.
Okay.
John Harden, it's 3.4.
Uh-huh.
That's my issue right there. Plus, Franklin Simpson has scored 100 points more than John Harden.
Yeah, I think they were averaging 38 or 38 a game a week ago. I'm sure it dropped a tad bit.
I don't know, dude. But that stupid little thing got in my head.
You saw that, and that was it for you.
That was it for me.
Yeah.
That was it for me. I think they could. Listen, we put Glasgow up here, and that's a 3A program.
Some of us do. Some of us pick them every time.
Well, yeah.
Some of
Well,
us don't.
they're here. I put here. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This week they're here, but last week they were here. But I'm just saying, I respect the hell out of Scotty's, and I think they beat a really phenomenal team lost to a phenomenal team, and they learned lessons. Franklin Simpson lost to him.
Yeah, you said it goofy.
Yes, I know. I'm goofy.
Well, I got a lesson for you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give my pick
Go
after
ahead.
this stance.
Go ahead.
Because I want to refill my solo cup. But both of these teams, this is when it became a habit. I started, you know how I made one note about each team when I was doing the research? This is when I started noticing that a lot of these matchups have the same notes that I'm taking next to them. So John Harden, greatest stack in W's, never stacked an L this season. Same thing with Franklin Simpson. Greatest stack in W's, never stacked an L this year. And they're coming off of a loss. But they don't travel so much. They've only played 4 games on the road, and
Yes.
they haven't really gone to a
I
place
got
like
you.
John Harden. I've been to John Harden several times, and I'll tell you one thing about John Harden. They do not like outsiders.
No,
All
they
right?
do not.
Not a fan of outsiders. They put you over there. You're in the pitch black over there on your sideline by yourself, and you stare out. You almost feel helpless out there.
Yep.
They have one home loss this year. It was to E-Town right down the street, the big guys down the street. It was a 3-point loss. You know the game got ugly. They're great in close games. Give me John Harden to win it again.
Whoa.
At home. They're going to go to 5-1 at home.
I'm gonna go Franklin Simpson. They travel this week and they beat them. Hey, by 7 points.
Okay. So, interesting factoid. These teams have played only 4 times since 1998. They haven't played in a while. Last time these two actually met was in the playoffs back in 2016. I'm all too familiar with that because we lost to John Harden that year. Yeah, I got a sore spot with them. What's interesting, John Harden has never beat Franklin Simpson. And you'll hear it coming up at some point, but John Harden's old coach kind of knows Franklin Simpson a little bit, does he not, Doug Preston? And
Yes,
them?
sir, he does.
The emotions here are going to be very, very high. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's fun. The John Harden, that place, I put it in Bardstown kind of on the same level. There's unique things about the way they play.
Dude, it's just you walk up to it and then you got to walk down, and then it's in that little, like, on that hill.
Yeah, it's like you said, the pitch black when you're over there on the sideline.
Pitch black, dude, over there.
I've never been.
No, it's different,
Now,
man.
John Harden is a very unique place. But you
Yeah.
know what? I like these Wildcats. They haven't lost once against John Harden. I don't think history changes yet. Give me Franklin Simpson on this one.
You ever been to Murray State? You ever seen their field? Well, it's kind of like, so they're like in a bowl at John Harden.
Yeah,
half the field has stands. The other half drops even lower, and there's nothing behind it, no lights or anything. And that's
Nothing.
the sideline you stand on.
As the away
So you
team.
just stare
Interesting.
up into the bowl and all the seating for the whole game.
Interesting.
No idea what's behind you either. If you're scared of the dark, if you're one of those guys who run when you turn off the light to bed, you hate going
Hey,
there.
I'm that guy. Do you,
No. Now,
I think we all knew it was Brad.
Yeah, for sure.
dude? Even in here, when I turn the lights off, when we're done,
Quick.
Hey, I'm scooting out of here,
I
bro.
wouldn't say quick.
The only time I get nervous
Bro,
is when I'm
quit.
in the woods at night. That's when I get nervous because I don't know what can see me in the woods. That's when I'm like,
You make that drive out there to John Harden, you feel like you're in the woods.
Yeah,
You
that's
do.
true as well.
Yeah,
Who you got?
come out to Hazard with us.
Oh God.
Give me Franklin Simpson.
All right.
All right.
The way they played last week, I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, by all means, they should have won that game. They didn't. I think that pisses them off and helps them get there.
All
Haven't
right.
stacked L's once this year.
Should be fun. All right, this one I feel a little handicapped with because now we're talking about 5A, and I told you all who my favorite was to win 5A this year. It is the South Oldham Dragons at the Cooper Jaguars. I feel not handcuffs is a bad term here, but it's like I've kind of like what we were talking about. Stick with who you picked, right? With Central and everything. I picked Cooper. I'm sticking with my guns on this one. I can't explain why I picked them. Cam and O'Hare, thank you very much. I'm going to go Cooper. Don't get me wrong. I love South Oldham. That's going to be, I think it's going to be a good game, but South Oldham's got to make the trek up to Cooper and everything. To me, this is Cooper's last chance. If they want to win state, this is it. This is the time. So I'm going to go with Cooper on this one.
South coming into this game, 4-game losing streak. But listen who they lost to, right?
Oh, yeah.
Woodford.
Favorite right now to also win state.
Yeah, Scott County,
Also in a favorite.
Collins,
Still making noise.
and Bryan Station.
6A school.
Look, that Bryan Station kind of questions me, because I'm like, Bryan Station is not Hawkins Bryan Station. They're down a little bit. So that's why I'm saying I'm questioning it. But then, you look on the other side, Cooper. The last 5 weeks, they are rolling. What is it, 47 points a game? I don't think it stops. I think they keep it going this week, and it's at home. I'm saying Cooper, and this is big.
Wow. I didn't think I'd see the day. I've been on the show a few times. I didn't think I'd see the day you'd pick against South Oldham.
Hey, I don't want to. But I got to pick up some damn games
Hey,
because this
man,
guy's killing me.
Well, you already know he's going Cooper, so you should have picked South.
Yeah.
No, no, because I just don't feel it. I'm not be disrespectful. I just think something's going on. But you played the bulk of your season. You played your district, and you just can't get things going. That's what I'm saying. Cooper has it going.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Basically,
I've seen Cooper in person this year. They're nothing to mess with. When I was looking at all the games and this one I get to this one, I'm just like, man, why are we picking this game? So I can't pick a South Oldham game, man. I never root for them. I think they're gonna get handled big time. I'm gonna go Cooper 49-7.
whoa! He even put nuts on the table and set the score.
Yeah, running clock.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
I think these teams flipped. Cooper started out, 0-3?
Yeah.
1-4 even, I think, at one point.
Something like that?
Yeah, 1-3. Yeah.
South Oldham started out, 4-1, 5-1, something like that. And the roles have reversed. They've switched identities and personalities, much like twins do.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm dealing with that shit right now. I think Cooper's just on a roll right now, and they're ready to put B to A, foot on the throat. I think Cooper's just they're hitting their stride at the perfect time. So
Clean sweep.
give me Cooper.
There we go,
Number
baby.
3 on the clean sweeps today.
Let's go, man. I'm fired up.
This one won't be.
I was about to say, this one probably won't be. And this is an intriguing one in 6A. Well, we got 2 intriguing ones in 6A, honestly. But this first one, it's the North Hardin Trojans making a very familiar trek on up to the Bullet East Chargers.
You want my pick?
I've
Go
got
ahead.
mine, too.
Bullet East.
Ooh.
Are we not going to acknowledge that?
That's what I said, ooh.
Hey,
I
he
said,
put nuts
ooh.
on the table.
Are we not
And he
acknowledging?
went first.
Hey, this guy.
They tee me up to talk shit about you all every time, and I never do it. First time I've picked them.
That is true. This is the first time he has picked them.
But what team shows up?
That is very true.
That's
Which
the
Bullet East
question.
team shows up?
Who are we gonna get?
I can say the same thing about either one of them.
And that's my point.
Bullet East has played Franklin close, Mail close.
Should have beat Mayo.
Yes. Boyle, not so much.
Yeah, their two closest one was the Franklin County and Mail. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you lose to Franklin County 28-21 at home, and then you lose to Mail on the road 14-17. The other ones were a little bit big, but they played Manual and Boyle County and everything.
What did North Hardin do against Mail?
North Hardin against Mail went.
They didn't play.
They didn't play this year. I was going to say correction, but they do have a common opponent in Manual. North Hardin lost 51-21. Bullitt East lost 37-7.
But when do you call the dogs off? When do you do all that? Like,
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some games are already out of hand.
Listen, are they going to let him rip, as in Cole Cornell? Let's rip the ball. They got, what, Jack Pope? He's there. He's a dog, bro. I don't understand why they're holding this offense back. I don't know.
Not with the weather.
Oh, so you're talking weather, baby. So who runs the ball better? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, okay, go ahead. Because I was going to say North Hardin, they're going to pass the ball. Like they pass for about 2,100 yards a game, rush the ball for 1,100.
2,100 yards a game?
A game.
Blah, 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 blah.
game.
You know what I meant on the year. My bad.
They got 200 yards passing a game, and they have 100 yards rushing a game. They're
Yeah.
a nice balanced attack, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's good balance when you have, because, I mean, passing yards can be explosive.
But we go to the weather now is the question. With
Yeah.
the
Does
rain
this-
coming early, does this favor Bullitt East?
Keep
more?
in mind, we're on Tuesday. We don't
Yep.
know if they've moved their game yet or not.
Yeah, because a few of these games have already been moved already.
As
Yeah.
of now, they are still set for normal time on Friday evening, and weather is supposed to be kind of iffy.
Questionable.
Listen, I'm going to go question mark. Who's healthier? That's the question. Who is healthier at this time? You've got a 5-5 and a 6-4 team. You know what I mean? There's a lot of question marks on that defensive side for Bullitt East. But then you can also say North Hardin. But, man, I don't.
See, last year these two did meet at Bullitt East in the regular season, and North Hardin beat Bullitt East 26-14. And I remember there was a few because like Bullitt East was going to throw the ball, North Hardin got a few picks, and they were just able to capitalize on that. Kind of what we talked about earlier. Turnovers are a big key factor in playoff games.
It's hard to determine what last year's team was versus what this year's team is.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
I
not
would
a fair
agree.
comparison.
Baron Hardesty's not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one key. Like that dude was a difference maker. He's not there.
Yeah.
You know, all the pieces that graduate, it's just kind of hard to factor that in.
Yes.
Just because I know the Bullitt East team pretty decently. They've either graduated or lost a bunch and had some transfers in, and people have gotten hurt. You know, I don't necessarily take that one into too much consideration.
In my notes, I have this circled, and it's team rushing versus team defense is my key. Obviously, it's rush versus defense. Weather's going to be a problem. But, hey, Bullitt East is electric atmosphere if you get the full effect out there.
Yes, it
For
is.
sure.
Hey, I am going Bullitt East, but it's tight. It's tight.
I already made mine.
I know you did. My thing is, you know what? It's a close one. My nephew's a Charger. I'm going Bullitt East on this
Gosh,
one.
dang it, Chopper! I set you up for it and everything.
I know you did. But, hey,
Well, family
this is-
first,
I
I
was
get
gonna
it.
say this is one of those that blood's getting in there now. Like, trust me, next year is not gonna be fun when I got to start picking more games with them, and he's gonna be starting running back because I'm picking him till the day I die. Blood
Don't
over
worry, we
everything.
ain't gonna have to pick many of them, buddy. As long as I'm here.
Well, you know, you guys can go back to the episode I was on about 3 weeks ago, and there's a little clip in there because there was a comment made about these Trojans of North Hardin saying that, you know, they're not necessarily contenders. And I just remember saying, I'll root for you, North Hardin. So I like North Hardin. Y'all might not know this. My stepdad, but he's my dad. You know, he spent a year at North Hardin, won an Offensive Lineman of the Year award for them. So I got a little love for North Hardin. I think they stay balanced. Hopefully the seniors get to the ball. I think that's the biggest thing. Your leading tacklers, 6 of them are seniors. The seniors got to show up and get to the ball. Everything's on the line. And speaking of, I'm going to take Ethan Moss on a game-winning field goal. They let the guy – he hasn't kicked a field goal yet, but he got put in, and he's been perfect on his extra points since he's been playing. I'm taking Ethan Moss game-winning field goal.
I love it.
That one.
FanDuel put up the boost.
Put it up. Put up the profit boost.
All
Hey.
right.
In all fairness, this is bullshit. You all know
Hey,
I solely picked Bullet East because I was like, these two will be like, no way. He's
Hey.
never going to pick them.
we're like the NFL. We're
Make the
rigged.
switch.
Hey, we're rigged around here,
I switch
baby.
and you all stay the same. This is bullshit.
We are rigged. We're paid.
Okay.
Hey, product placement. If you got product placement here, product placement here.
Somebody's tipping picks over here.
I got my nephew. Okay, Isaac Payne. I'm gonna keep a word out for him next year. Isaac Payne. He runs hard, even though he's 5'7", buck 80.
I didn't circle him.
So was Daniel Thomas.
Let's go, baby.
But all right. All right. Well, that's 1-6A.
I can run the ball.
Yeah, talking about that team. Man. All right, now to our last game here, our last 6A game.
Yes.
We've already talked about one of these teams, the Bryan Station Defenders at the Lafayette Generals. Got it
they
right this
back?
week.
You did get it right this
Are they
week.
back?
Good job, Chop.
Are they
You
back?
talking about Bryan Station?
Is Bryan
who back?
Station back?
Hey, they have a huge win last week, man.
I know.
they do.
So like, are they back?
No. They're
No?
not. No,
Ooh.
not. Hey, for me, this comes down to who makes the less mistakes. Listen, that offense is humming right now, okay? But this is what, 2-week sample? I can't ever lean on that offense for Bryan Station. I can lean on the defense, but I can't think this defense or this offense is going to score 21 or more.
Okay.
I think that's what they're going to need. I think Giovanni Condo does it again. I think he puts this Generals team on his back, and you're going to have to score points, man. I don't know, but look at that. That's a very impressive win, 36-14. Hey, but they're on the road in Lafayette. Hey, I'm going the Generals, and this is going to be a tight one, boys, but I am nuts on the table. Lafayette, Ashton Bailey, let's go. Let's go.
The one game I looked at, Brad, and this made my decision. Both teams played Tate's Creek. Lafayette lost 21-14. Bryan Station won 35-14.
Yep.
Bryan Station. I'm sorry, cuz I know I love you and everything. I'm going Bryan Station on this one. I'm gonna be different this go round.
Went with a nephew, but couldn't support his cousin.
I know.
It was a little bit closer.
I don't know what to make of either of these teams.
Right.
I respect the common opponent thing, but this is tough. This is a tough one. But give me Lafayette. They're at home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Lafayette has stacked wins, has not stacked losses, and they're coming off a loss. So I like the fact that they've shown they can bounce back all year. Man, this is when Bryan Station plays ball. I mean, I've seen Bryan Station into the playoffs at 5-5 more times than I can count, I feel like, and they somehow are still playing in rounds 2 and 3. I don't see Chopper, you got the stats, man. When's the last time Bryan Station didn't make it to round 2? Because I don't remember it. I know it had to have happened at some point. I just don't remember it.
Well, and it hasn't happened in like 4 years. I know they got.
It's not that crazy.
Yeah, no,
it's not that long.
It's not that long.
Yeah, it's not that long ago. But
3-1.
I get your take.
3-1 in close games this year. They love a close game, dude. They love it.
2019.
2019.
That's
So
the
it's
last time
been
Bryan
6
Station lost in
years
the first
since
round.
they lost in the first round. Who was that too?
Oldham County away.
Ooh, at Oldham.
Oh,
They need
They
to play
lost 60 to
defense.
24.
They
I
need to
remember
play
that.
defense.
I
They got to
remember that
keep
year.
the balance attack going. I think this is one of those games that I mentioned earlier. It's a war of attrition, and I'm not trying to have any disrespect towards Lafayette at all, but I'm not too familiar with you. I'm pretty familiar with Bryan Station, and they usually win in the first round of the playoffs. So I'm gonna take Bryan Station 14-6.
I
The
think
under
I
of
think
30 points.
I think what helps Bryan Station is the run game
yes.
in this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
If the weather truly is a factor in this one, I know Lafayette wants to run and gun and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think
This is one of those you try as
Yeah.
much as possible to get the game to go to Thursday so you can beat the rain. Because I think both teams have to agree on it.
No, I think that's soft as shit.
Play in the weather,
I
baby.
think you play in the weather. That's what makes football
Canceling them is just as bad. Like, I'm just gonna elect out. Nope, that's chicken shit too.
Hey, electric, phenomenal pick 8 here for round 1 in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Going 8-0. I'll be the first one to get an 8-0 sweep.
And no one's done that yet.
Hey, pick 6 was phenomenal. Hey, our guy. Hey, the OC of the podcast, man.
See the podcast. Thanks for
Listen,
having me,
hey,
guys, man.
now we have the juicy.
Always comes in with little nuggets too.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Always.
The stacking things. I just like that you pay attention to a different thing that's not just necessarily a stat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tells me a little bit about the coaches. So I'm a big fan of what's his name over there in Owensboro Catholic. You know,
I can't remember his name.
I don't think I haven't kept up with this season too much, but I don't think he's lost back-to-back games since his original year at Owensboro Catholic.
Jason Morris, Coach
Morris. Yeah, big fan of them.
Hey, so now it's time for the juicy part of the podcast. This is Friday Night Fletch.
All right, you all. Everyone's favorite time of the podcast. We welcome on our friend, Mr. Friday Night Fletch. Fletch, how you doing, baby?
Yes, sir, man. I'm hanging right in there. My segment here on your show is brought to you by Big Man on the eCampus, ecampus.com. Get your college student his textbooks easy, fast, and cheap. Stop overpaying. Flexible payment options with price match, ensuring you the lowest rates on the market. This week, our big man on the eCampus is sophomore Dawson Farmer, a 28 receiver who caught 2 passes for 95 receiving yards against PRP, both of which went for touchdowns. Farmer tied the club lead for 12 points scored on the night and contributed a tackle. He's caught 17 passes on the season for 247 yards and 3 TDs. He has 18 and a half tackles and several passes broken up along the way. So our big man on the eCampus this week is Lexington Christian Academy's 28 receiver, Dawson Farmer.
Love it. I love it when the young guys get some action.
Oh, yeah. And then
Get some love.
And the big uglies, as Scott Fitzgerald likes to call them. Boys, you ain't going to believe what the guy that owns Lassiter's has done. He has donated $5,000 to Hopkinsville High School. The Kellys have. Steve and Tracy Kelly have donated $5,000 to purchase 500 tickets so kids can go to that KHSAA home playoff game for free.
Nice.
Hey,
Let's
I
go.
always hear that.
Hey, clap it up, boys. Clap it up. Let's go.
But I mean, that is something else.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out Lassiter's.
I was going to say, you always got to love it when they support everybody. That's what this whole thing's about, is support, community support.
Well, I don't know if y'all remember Stephen Kelly when he played at Hoptown, but he left Hoptown the all-time tackles leader. He signed with Kentucky. He wore the number 1 jersey in the Tennessee-Kentucky game, and the Courier-Journal wrote an article on him calling him the next Brian Bosworth.
Whoa, let's
They
go.
were high. They were high on my man, Stephen.
Yeah, I was about to say.
For
They
the
were high on Kelly.
for the courier to write that about a guy in Lexington, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, a guy headed to Lexington anyway.
Right.
Now, Stephen Kelly has done very well, and he and his wife have generously. They gave $20,000 last year for the junior pro teams to have new uniforms in Hopkinsville. So this isn't the first time we've lent on the Kellys to support us around Hopkinsville, and every time we've asked for their help, they have graciously delivered it. So, I mean, just a real shout out to Lassiter's Coffee and Tea and the owners, Steve and Tracy Kelly, for their generosity, their Christianity, and the support and love that they show for the kids.
Absolutely, shout out to them. If they want to help some people out in Louisville that have a very small business, real small podcast, very niche.
3 guys.
You know.
Very needy, yeah.
Yeah, very needy.
Yes.
Very. All right.
Well, y'all keep Friday Night Fletch around, and we'll see what we can do.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, boys.
Speaking of Friday nights,
Yep.
hey, it's that time. I need it. Give me the Friday Night Fletch prime time game of the week.
Well, I'm going to say, because it might be the last game Hopkinsville High ever plays in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, I'm going to say the Davies County at Hopkinsville round 1, 2 versus 3 game in the 1 and 2 first and second district 6A is going to be an interesting matchup because, you know, Davies County's a lot better, boys. They're not the Davies County that, you know, that played last year. They're a lot better ball club, and you know, they have some talent. You know, it's Owensboro, Kentucky. There's always football talent in Owensboro, Kentucky.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
there is.
That's going to be a tough game. I mean, I think Hoptown has got the talent to win that game. You know, they've really come on since they brought in that young quarterback, Xavier McCarley, to come in and play quarterback, move James Bradley back in the slot and run it back, get more opportunities to touch the ball. And Tremaine Clay and Aiden Jesse just add a 1-2 punch in the downfield targets and defensive third level that just gives Hoptown matchup issues for opponents. Opponents have matchup issues. How do we stop these three guys? And I really think that I think Hoptown is going to win that game and move on and have a rematch with South Warren this time in Bowling Green. So, I mean, that's my call. That's what I think.
There you go. And Fletch, you got our pick sixes, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
What is one game that you are going to watch on that list?
Among yours?
Yes.
Well, you know, I think the Franklin Simpson at John Hardin is an interesting game because Doug Preston, the head coach at John Hardin, came to John Hardin from Franklin Simpson.
Yes, sir.
He won a couple of 4A state titles at Franklin Simpson. I think it was 17 and 18, but I'm not really sure. But right around in there, he won back-to-back state titles. You know, he really had those boys rolling. Franklin Simpson had a guy at the wingback position named Trey Bass. I don't know if you remember him, but he ended up going to play at Western Kentucky. But you know, he was a monster on that inside counter play. You know, the wing counter play. It's a staple of the wing T offense. He was a freak at running that. And you know, Franklin Simpson's kind of back. You know, they're kind of back. You know, they go on the road and to Glasgow, Kentucky, a tough place to play, and they came within 3 points of upending the Scotties, and the Scotties have got one of the best defenses in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. So that's an interesting game. I don't know what to make of it. You know, they got to go play in E-Town. They're playing them in Hardin County. You know, I just don't know what to make of it. I think Franklin Simpson can win that game, but it's certainly not going to be easy. And you have to wonder about Bardstown at Central, too, in the post-Marvin Dantzler era. Which, you know, I've come out on the record and said, I just think that was a bad termination in my mind. But, you know, I'm looking at it from a football perspective.
Right.
I don't care about band fights and stuff off the field. That stuff doesn't mean anything to me. You know, I mean, I'm a football guy. And as far as being a football guy, Marvin Dantzler's about as good as it gets.
He's a football guy. And listen,
Guy, yeah.
Hey, Fletch.
The architect of the dark side defense.
Yes. Hey, Fletch, we have our Dog Button Award coming up as well. Listen, I don't know if you prepped or anything, but could you give us like an insight of like maybe a like Coach of the Year award that you would give out?
Dude, if Kobe Lewis wins this first round game and Callaway, who are they playing? E-Town, is it? I mean,
I believe they go to E-Town. I'll double check real quick.
Yeah, I think they go to E-Town. I think that's right. If Kobe Lewis can win that game, and you know what? They can. They can win that game. If Kobe Lewis wins that game, that dude loves to give out the dog of the week to his players. You know, he always announced a dog of the week. Kobe Lewis's dog of the week. Well, Kobe Lewis, you're going to be Friday Night Fletch's dog of the season.
Nice.
I think it's 7 wins you got to look at the turnaround at Callaway. And guys, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. They got Logan Smith. You know, they have some dogs on the roster at Callaway County. I mean, you've never had Callaway County with that type of talent. You know, post Sam Harp. You know,
Yep.
I mean, they've got some good talent there at Callaway. You know, they got they got that Tyler Mattingly. I'm sorry, that's the coach at E-Town. Scratch Mattingly. Braden Winchester. That kid's got 13 and a half quarterback sacks and 7.5 tackles for loss. They got that Riley Hudson is developed into a good place kicker for them. Logan Smith has run for more than 1,500 yards and 20 rushing touchdowns. They got some dudes on the roster, and I think Callaway can win that game. And if they win that game, I mean, Kobe Lewis has engineered one of the more astounding turnarounds in the history of the KHSAA. I don't know how much you remember about Callaway last year, but they not only lost every game, it wasn't even competitive. They got blown out 10 straight times. You know, I mean, they weren't in any of the games.
Wow.
Now, see, you didn't say Stonebreaker and you didn't say Jackson Arnett, so I think I got to hang up on you.
Well, Stonebreaker has done a tremendous job, man. I mean, and that's another team that was just terrible last year. But you want to know what the difference is? The difference is at Danville, you still got people around there that know how to win a ball game,
Yep.
right?
Fair
I mean,
point.
You still got people in Danville. You know, they won a state championship in 2017. I mean, that's just 8 years ago. I mean, they still know how to win. They've won a lot of titles. Callaway County, they've never won squat, you know.
It's a fair point.
And, I mean, that's the difference to me. Now, has Stoney done a fine job? Oh, Lord, yes. You know, Stoney has done an unbelievable job at Danville. And how about him getting Javian Mew to stick around and not go cross town? Have you ever seen a better freshman running back than that kid? That kid has gained 1,617 yards and scored 28 TDs as a freshman this year.
I might have played with one, but it's been a long time.
Well, there's nothing wrong with letting the big hog eat on Friday night, baby. And that's what Danville does. They give that ball to Javian Mew, and they let the big hog eat.
Yes, sir.
All right. Final question for you. We do this thing. It's called a doog. It's a mix between a dude and a dog, right?
Yep.
It's one player. I guess it would be your player of the year. We kind of try to spotlight some upperclassmen. Just, you know, it's their last hurrah. We've got plenty of years to talk about Javion and, you know, some of the young cats.
Right.
Of a upperclassman, who would you give your doog of the year to?
I would say Marquez Hightower. Hightower, baby. He's got more than 25 rushing touchdowns. He's rushed for over 1,500 yards, and he's one of the better defenders in the second level for that Maroon ball club. He is just a stud, you know. Is he as big a stud as his cousin, Jariah Hightower? Maybe not. Maybe not. But he's as big of a stud as anybody playing in the KHSAA, you know, today.
Love it.
All right, Fletch. Well, hey, we, as always, appreciate your time, and we'll talk at you next week.
Hey, boys, I just want to tell you, if you're looking for them textbooks, baby, get them fast, easy, and cheap at ecampus.com. And don't forget to patronize Lassiter's Coffee and Tea for all the wonderful things they're doing for the kids around here.
100%. All right, appreciate you, buddy.
See you, man.
Alrighty, gentlemen, that was Friday Night Fletch. Always a pleasure to have him in. Okay, Brent?
I'm good. Just your – no, never mind. We'll talk.
Hey, he fires me up. Come on, kid.
But that was Friday Night Fletch. Happens each and every single week. Always interesting to hear him and talk about that side of Kentucky, because that's still the side to me at least, I still need to work on a lot. I'm sure we're all trying to get there. But, hey, we want to get across the whole state. And, man, playoff time is finally here. Whoo, I've been waiting for it.
Yes. Hey, we got to shout out the boy, the OC of the podcast, coming in. Hey, it's kind of awkward. Like we said, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah. But I'll be here next week too.
Let's go. Hey, he's going to ride it out. To week 15, baby.
Yeah, every week.
You're going to miss the UK UL game?
I do not care about the U of L UK game.
Fair enough.
I am a Texas fan. Hook 'em horns.
We'll have it on TV.
Yeah, we'll have it.
We'll make it work.
Hey, but we appreciate everybody supporting the podcast. Make sure you comment, like, share this episode out. And listen, it's going to be time-stamped. Everything is here. Hey, we're going to make it easy and convenient for you, but also make sure you share this video out at least. At least give us a like and do something that you can to help us out.
I thought we quit time stamping.
Well, I would, but I feel like I have to because listen, I'm here for the people.
Well, if the people would actually watch the full episode and not just skim to the part where we talk about their team.
True.
You know,
No timestamps. You don't get no timestamps. We're just rolling it, baby. Hey, listen, like we always say, everyone has a story.
we're here for them to tell it.
Cleats
The whistle.
podcast.